to avoid attracting other predators. Regarding the descent, and besides the tip mentioned before, like the 5 kick cycles to break the inertia in the first 10 meters, some other factors must be remembered. A smooth descent must be done to avoid the unnecessary waste of energy for the underwater hunter, but also to confuse the potential prey by simulating something falling from a boat or an ill or a dead fish. Also to maintain a non-aggressive posture. These elements will increase the confidence and curiosity of the animal. Occasionally, it may be necessary to perform more than a 5 kick cycle, or to kick all the way down to the bottom. This can be justified when the prey to be captured has been previously located inside a cave. This will reduce the time of descent to go directly for the capture. It is also important to evaluate the angle of the shooting of a caved animal. A common mistake among novice spearfishermen is to shoot through small orifices from which they cannot retrieve the animal later. Here we observe Pipin studying carefully where he will execute the shot. He observes one entry first, then he goes to the other side, from where he can also see the animal. Despite having a good shot from this last location, he notices that the orifice is smaller than the previous one. He also observed that the animal's head is in the opposite direction to this entry. Once the situation has been evaluated, instead of making the shot, he returns to the surface for air. The creature, now feeling watched, will remain within the safety of the cave. The animal has seen the hunter peeking through one end of the cave first, then the other. The creature knows that a predator is searching for him, and just like in previous occasions in which the animal has escaped from other predators simply by remaining inside the cave, this time it will do the same. The creature feels safe once again. There is a slight difference this time. The predator has artificial fins, is usually smarter, and is carrying a gun in his hands. Once ventilated in the surface, Pipin returns to the bottom, directly to the point from which he would do the shot. In this case, the first entry. He takes his time to evaluate his position and the shooting angle. While Pipin positions himself, remember the importance of allowing your eyesight to become accustomed to the darkness of the cave. Look inside for a few seconds. Some underwater hunters even close one eye while descending to maintain the pupil dilated. Once in front of the cave, they would open that eye, closing the other one simultaneously to see inside the cave a lot faster. In this case, we can see the struggle between Pipin and the fish right after the shot. An important point to remember is to know when it's time to stop fighting and return to the surface for air. Pipin leaves the injured fish in the cave, knowing that this one will not go anywhere. It will stay put right there, giving a chance to the hunter to go back to the surface to recover. The gun will remain as a reference to locate the exact point to which to return later. In this case, Pipin makes a descent directly to that point, a little bit faster, increasing this way his bottom time to retrieve the animal from the cave. Something to take into consideration is the possibility of getting hurt by the coral. Notice how Pipin, not having a wetsuit, evaluates his position on the bottom. On occasions, the injured fish would turn itself inside to open its pectoral and dorsal fins as a way to anchor itself against the walls of the cave. making very difficult the exit. That is happening here, as you can see. Pipin is pulling the fish, holding it by the caudal fin. He proceeds to move the animal in and out and pivoting it over its center to release it from the anchor the animal put itself into. Once captured, Pipin proceeds to ascend with a good-sized prey. On the surface, he will now complete the kill by making a puncture through the brain. There are three primary reasons for this. First, to eliminate the possibility of the prey to escape by making a quick snap of the caudal fin. Second, to stop the suffering of the animal. And third, to minimize the possibility of attracting the eternal rivals of all underwater hunters, sharks and barracudas.